We are here at the iconic Igor's Alley in Long Beach, California. This place is well known for its paranormal activity and also for its historic murder scene. A man by the name of Igor comes home drunk after losing his job, murders not only his wife, but his 2 young daughters. Right in this alley, there's known to be blood still shed on the bricks, and fog lurks, as well as a strange figure is seen. We're gonna try to find this strange figure. Could this be Igor himself? Or could it just be some random lost soul? So we're actually in luck because it's the first Friday of the month. On Atlantic, they're doing a art walk and everything like that. So if you guys are interested in some like local undiscovered artists and everything like that, you know, you want something that's real and no one else has ever seen before, you know, it's a good chance to go check that out. But we're gonna go check it out for not only the amazing artwork, but we want to see if all the other locals have had similar stories and stuff like that. So we're gonna do that. Come on back here when the sun starts setting down a little bit more and, you know, really try to find something. How's it going? So we're over here on Atlantic at the Art Expo Center at a more lighter, more family-friendly environment. We're gonna just take a look around, explore everything. This thing happens like every first Friday of the month. So if you guys missing out today, come check it out next month, everything like that. You get to see a lot of beautiful talent. You hear all the noises, all the music, all these like local artists. If you walk up and down Atlantic, you'll hear like several different bands. We got here like country, Latin music, reggae, everything right there, man. So it's a really beautiful scene. Bring the whole family with you, you know what I mean? Bring some cash too, because once you see this beautiful art, you're gonna want to put some stuff up on your wall. How's it going, folks? We're gonna go around interviewing people about Igor's Alley, seeing what they know about the place, see if they have their own experiences, and just, you know, kind of prepare ourselves emotionally, physically, and mentally for this night, okay? So let's get started. Yeah? Okay. So going around this like beautiful art walk right now, we actually bumped into Fish, who's a Long Beach local, born and raised and everything like that, which is awesome. And he's actually heard of Igor's Alley, and he actually told us some pretty important tips from what it sounds like. I've never heard this before. So Fish, tell us about like what you've heard, and then also like about the thing that we have to do once we leave.
All right, so first, me growing up when I was like young teenager. You want to? Do I gotta kill it? Okay, my bad. All right, so what I heard when I was growing up as a teenager, Igor's Alley, everybody, like all our friends would get together. We were all on bikes, and we're like, "Hey, bro, let's go to Igor's Alley." I was always like, I kind of don't want to go there from all the things that I heard.
Yeah, man.
All I heard is that you go down this alley. You're supposed to go like at dusk. Everybody wanted to go in the day because they were chicken, but you're supposed to go like nighttime. You're supposed to cut through this alley, and there's like this second story, and there's like this thing or this person that appears there, and it's supposed to be like super scary. But I heard that you're supposed to go in and you're not supposed to turn around and go back the other way. You're supposed to kind of like reverse so something doesn't follow you. I don't know, it's a myth, pretty scary. I to this day have not even gone to Igor's Alley, but I'm kind of interested now.
There we go. So hopefully we might see you there at one point, and remember the advice in case any of y'all go too, man. Thank you so much for talking to us, Fish. Yep. Hey, why don't you tell us about all this stuff that you're selling right here, man?
So, all right, so cool. All right, here we go. So we are Stay Anchored. We're a local brand. We're based out of Long Beach. Came up with this concept around about 4 to 5 years ago. But then for the last 2 years, we actually said, okay, we're gonna take it serious, and we really started pushing our brand. So I'm the whole brains behind it type of thing, and I'm born and raised in Long Beach. I always wanted to do something for my city, give back to my city that gave me so much love, my friends. Like, there's a lot of good times, man. Punk rock scene, everything was here, so kind of wanted to create a brand just to give back. And that's it, man. Stay anchored.
Now that we experienced the little happy nightlife of Long Beach on Atlantic, seeing all the beautiful artwork, meeting all the great people, and we were lucky enough to find at least a few people who knew about it. Some of them didn't want to be on camera though, except for one guy, you know, and He gave us some really good advice, something that we're going to remember to try to keep tonight. This is all, you know, fun and for entertainment and everything like that, but we do got to remember to be respectful towards the dead, you know what I mean? This is something that we don't want to be walking around, especially too because it is a residential area. We don't want to disturb. We don't want to disturb anyone and everything like that, you know, and get the cops called on us. And, you know, it's just not going to be a fun night if that happens. So, you know, we're going to take this seriously. Remember, it's still all in the name of good fun in a way, but we're not being disrespectful. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little nervous. How are you guys feeling? Feeling fine? How are you feeling, Rick? Rick's the bravest one right now. Rick and Veronica, you guys are so brave right now. I'm like low-key, really like kind of terrified a little bit. But then again, high-key, low-key, high-key. Then again, that's why they call me ScaredieCat. So, as you guys already heard, I'm here with Veronica, my love, and everything like that. And I'm a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Okay, she's actually feeling pretty good about it. Yeah?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah. It's live people who scare me, so I'm like trying to be on the lookout for.
Oh, like someone like walking along the alley
Yeah.
that's not part of our team.
Yeah.
And everything like that. No, that makes sense. You know.
Yeah.
No, I totally understand that fear. You know, but luckily I got this tripod. Fuck someone up with that tripod. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shit. But yeah, no. Have you ever like once like tried like ghost hunting before?
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
Okay, there we go. So it's gonna be like your
No,
first.
my first
We're not
one.
actually trying to communicate though. That's the one thing
no.
we gotta remember. So it's not too bad. We're not trying to communicate. We're just trying to see if like we can see something, because it's mostly a lot of visual things that happen.
Mm-hmm.
It's nothing really like someone trying to talk to you. Not that I've noticed.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen any videos of that or any like evidence of that. It's mostly people just see some shit. So we might see some shit, we might not. It's not late enough really to tell. But
So you're not skeptical
I'm
at all?
I'm coming in with an open mind, but I am still aware of the possibilities.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So that's what's freaking me out is the possibilities.
Okay.
You know, but it's still all an open mind.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's like a 90 to 10% chance that we'll find something. But we'll see.
Okay.
Wish us luck, guys. There we go. So we're surrounded by laughter, hopefully of a human source, and you know, so we'll be fine. If something goes down, we're gonna jump the fence and try to join their party.
Join their party.
You know what I mean? Rick, how are you feeling about this?
I have no choice. I'm stuck on camera.
Shit, dude, I'm sorry. You have a choice, man. You know what I mean?
And cash my check and I'm gone.
Cash your check. A $5 check. I'm just kidding. Every little noise is somewhat of a trigger, but we do gotta remember it is a residential area, and so it could be anything, you know. Thought we were gonna be in like complete darkness, or at least sort of like a little bit of dim light, but people do here are pretty heavily secured, and they have all these sensors and everything like that, so it's gonna make the moment a little less scary, but it's okay. It does kind of help us with keeping safe, because that's the main priority, is keeping safe. As soon as we feel that like everything is not fine here, then of course we will leave. You know, but we are here now, and got extra light, and it's gonna be fine. So sorry if you guys were expecting like total darkness like Zach Bagans and everyone else, but unfortunately, you know, something like that can't happen. But we're gonna do what we can. We did promise we'd be here at night, and we're gonna be here.
You ready?
All right. So as a kid, I was constantly told the story of Igor and what happened in this alley. It was out of like my parents just trying to scare me as a prank, and also as I kept hearing about it, I was curious more and more, and I couldn't use the internet, so I kept having to bug them to tell me the story again and again with more detail. Hopefully if I heard it a fifth or a sixth time, that something would change. The story's still kind of stay the same, but the one thing that did stick out is that on the walls, on these brick walls, that you can still see the blood of Igor's wife and children when he murdered them, and everything like that. And no matter how many times the city came and washed them, they would come back the next night. I like to think these are not the bloodstains that you see right here, but I like to think them as a representation or a memorial to those poor souls that were gruesomely murdered by a man that was corrupted with depression and probably something that wasn't really him. You know?
You hear that? Seriously.
What is it? That squeak?
No, I heard, maybe it's just me, my imagination, but like I heard like a woman's voice. It might just be my imagination.
It could have been down there because of the party.
Maybe.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Okay. So that could be, like a lot of this stuff could be debunked. Yeah. Honestly don't know what to take, but I feel like I do hear the wind a lot more down here.
If I could add something?
Yeah.
There's definitely different energy down there.
You think so?
Than there is
right here.
I felt it. I started feeling it here.
Uh-huh.
And when you started talking in detail about what happened, I just felt it more. Maybe it's just me. I don't know.
I don't feel anything.
I've been feeling the same way since we walked in here, so it's hard for me to, it's hard for me to say anything, you know?
It just got really serious right here.
It did.
It did.
Maybe this is the exact brick wall, or this was the exact location where it happened. Because these aren't bloodstains. I can tell you that for sure. The main thing, though, that I've said it before, we're not here to provoke. We're not here to make fun of. This is just to show anyone who hasn't been down here before what it's kind of like. Everything like that, you know? So, we've been here for quite a good while. Took some pictures. We saw the footage and everything like that. We've explored. We've shared our own thoughts about this off camera. Other than that, I think it's time to go. We felt it was mostly of a feelings type of thing instead of an actual visual or physical touch of everything, which is fine because even though these people here live in their beautiful homes, really beautiful homes, I wonder if the history still, like if they know about the history and if they feel anything towards it. Even though it happened a long time ago, those are still souls that were lost. Still lives that were taken. So, all we can do is just hope and pray that they found rest. And everything's fine with the wife and children. Alrighty. So, right now, we are doing what we were told by Fish, and we're walking backwards now, out of the alley.
If I fall and bust my ass, I'm gonna come look for you, Fish.
There we go, easy baby, easy. Like I said, we're using the camera as like a way to make sure no one's behind us. Ooh, that'd be scary.
Oh no, but there's a light behind us.
That's this light. Ooh.
Oh.
There we go, we're just gonna walk behind us.
Now, were we supposed to walk backwards this way or the other way?
No, the way we came in.
Oh, okay, you're right.
Although we did not see or hear anything that was paranormal, Rick and myself could not help but feel some form of discomfort. Was this Igor telling us to leave his home? Or was this his family wanting us to flee away from this brutal crime scene. If you do wish to visit this location, we ask that you please be respectful to the residents that live there, as well as the spirits, for most of them would want to see a friendly face. We do hope that at one point they could find rest in the afterlife.